I thought we were doing a cappella. Caerwyn, please.
A bot plan. A bot plan. You
Hello.
killed OBS.
What?
Look at life. Look at life.
Was that so accurate to the original version that we get muted by Twitch?
Oh god. I think we're good again now.
Let's wait for confirmation.
Yeah? We should do that.
Group. Hello? Hello? Ducklings? Hello? Balance?
Press F to pay respect.
Yes. Hello? Okay, thank you. That's what I was looking. Why are you shouting at me? You didn't say anything. I thought you crashed. Well, you wanted to be production and everything.
Answering 3 messages at once. Just
hello everyone. Hello everyone and welcome. This is Sea Duckling Open number 66. 66.
The number.
Sea Duckling Open 66. Initiate activation. Order Duckling 66. Caerwyn.
Yeah. Execute order 66.
Alright, we are setting up to cast War Buffalo versus Papa Panda. Should be our first match here for today. We have a nice little bracket. 16 participants today. So we definitely have ourselves a nice little tournament. A lot of new appearances here. And our reigning champion, Starduck. Still waiting for our players to be ready. War Buffalo almost managed to miss the tournament by signing up for the wrong date. In his defense, it's very early where he is in Singapore, and challenge is a mess. All right, everyone's ready. Let's go. Beep. 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 Stop spamming. There we go. I had to renew myself for the thing. How does that work? Do I owe myself quacks for subbing? I'm not sure how the meme works there. Nah, never mind about that. We are on Acropolis, where in the southeast corner of the map, representing Platinum Heroes, it is our red Zerg. Give it up for Papa Panda. Great name. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing the CranKy Ducklings, it is our purple Terran, Yakuzaku.
Do.
I think this is his NA profile. I'm not sure why he's what does war.
We don't know what it means, but maybe he's off racing to show dominance.
Warbuff. I'm not sure
what
that means. Warbuff 2. Okay. So what does the where does the buffalo thing come in? Because if he's not war buffalo,
we don't know. Nobody knows.
Alright, Papa Panda starting out with the 6 lings. Very quick pull there. War Buffalo doesn't get a block on the hatchery, so Papa Panda gonna
get see this very early pull. Probably 12.
Did you see? I don't think he saw the Zerglings moving out. Though.
Yeah, but like, there's only one thing you can do with a pool this early, especially with no gases. Like,
yeah, he's already walling off and getting that Zealot out.
Good.
Should be.
I
That
don't know what this rally is.
I don't. Is Zealot going to block that wall?
Yeah, it is, but the Zealot is currently rallied. Like out, like way out.
Yeah. Oh
Also,
no.
Wait, what are the Ducklings doing?
Yeah.
Wait, why is the Zealot being rallied out?
What, please?
It's dead. That's a dead Zealot. Yeah, it's actually game. Kind of.
No. He's gonna get an out of that, but this is not necessary.
Like, you can just target fire the pylons kinda and just force loads of minerals here, and like the Nexus is gonna be delayed a lot. Like, if there are more Zerglings, one Adept won't fight this as well. Like, if the wall goes down.
It's definitely a fumble, but it's not going to be game, I think, from that. Well, Adept, where are you going, Adept?
What is the Adept doing? Like, this is gonna get unpowered now, and there's no pylon in the making.
Okay, this is starting to look more like game.
Yeah.
Why did he shed the Adept away?
Well, he wanted to make sure it could escape, but like, he just didn't fight, so that was kind of not what you want.
Yeah, he's been unpowered.
If he starts
so
like the
long.
Nexus like right now, I don't know, this looks pretty bad.
Yeah, the Nexus is very late. Everything is unpowered. Warp tech is delayed by a lot. Yeah, I mean, on the other
these
side of
probes
the map,
what are these probes doing?
I mean, Papa has been droning up, and he's got queens at home, so even like a couple of adepts aren't going to do a lot of damage. Not enough to bring War Buffalo back. I can see like Papa Panda overextending maybe and fumbling a fight or something, while War Buffalo is turtling up, and maybe that puts War Buffalo back in the game. But as it is, look at the worker difference count: 26 to 18 now.
And this is gonna be a Nidus, I think. There are a lot of queens out. There's a lair in the making. There's only one gas, so this is probably a Speedling Flood Nidus here. And there's with such late infrastructure, unless he gets like an Immortal straight away, which is really good at killing the Nidus, like there's no way he could hold.
Yeah, but you just get another Nidus.
No, like an Immortal can shoot the... He does see this lair, like he should know what's happening, but... As you can see, there's no more drones on the way as well. It's only 28, that's really not a lot. And so Overlord is going to be the one popping the Nidus, but there's absolutely nothing in production for War Buff, and this Nidus is gonna... Well, actually, he's starting the Marauder now, and there's a Stalker here. Very good for him.
It's Immortal, not Stalker.
Look at this, like once again, there's this Overlord bugged. Look at the bug Overlord you can't see.
Oh yeah, that's not bug, that's a feature. It's not a feature that wasn't supposed to be there.
Like, wasn't Papa Panda the one who did it to us as Nemesis as well? Is he just abusing this?
Could be.
I think it was him who did it to us as Nemesis. At any rate, like you can't see there's an Overlord here pretty much. Well, actually, you can see kind of the health bar if you see from War's perspective. Like, there's a chance that he doesn't even have the... Oh, he puts this in vision. Like, the Immortal can shoot this, yeah. I don't like putting this in vision. If he wouldn't sacrifice the Overlord that was coming into the main base. Wait, was he at that?
The wall is not a wall. The wall is not a wall.
There was a shield battery. He could have held this very easily with the shield battery. Like, that was a very easy hold, I think, yeah. But now there's just not enough.
Yeah. Shield battery is depleted now.
And his army is AFK in the main, and as soon as the army moves down, now there's a Nidus again. But
it's gonna put the Nidus right here, so it's gonna be able to reinforce. Surrounds the Immortal. Nice use of the force field. But now everything is bugged out, and the Immortal isn't even shooting. That was nasty. Alright, the queens are here for some backup. Yeah, there we go. GG's gold. Papa Panda abusing some very It's a very early aggression. I mean, Warbuffle did fumble a lot in that defense at the beginning.
Yeah, I really feel like you can tell he woke up at 4:30 a.m. to play this
Yeah.
game because
It's very early.
Yeah. Hopefully he could do better next game, but this was just unlucky.
Apparently, it's 5 a.m. in Singapore.
It's probably same time zone as America then.
Nice. It's going to be Warbuffle's selection of map. Next. Now, like we said before, we have a lot of new appearances here. We've got 11, although I think 11 actually played last time.
11
right?
already played.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Next map is near Repugnancy.
Invalid is a new appearance. New Repugnancy. That's the map. There we go. The Fetus Shadow Mare and Behemoth. And Starkey. It's Starkey or Starkey? I'm not sure. So, some names need to come in with a pronunciation guide. Let's get group. Let's get Sonic. Where's Sonic? There we go. And we have the return of Commander and Renegade, who've been in the tournament before. Haven't seen them in quite a bit. We have Zhu. I think that's a new appearance. We have Froggy. And I don't know how to pronounce it. Zanainzo? Zaijo? Zagjo? Or what? And of course, Last Dance of DallyCat. And our Warbuffle and Papa Panda playing right now. See if the players are ready. Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go into game 2. Curious what we're gonna see here.
I'm curious. Now, Papa Panda did make it to the final, to the semifinals at least. The last couple of SDOs. It was a finalist versus Starduck in SDOs number 64.
Alright.
So not going to be surprising if he makes a deep run here as well. Rest of the scores. All right, everyone. Welcome to New Republic. Not you, Whiskey. Nancy L.E. We're in the northeast corner of the map, representing Platinum Heroes. Our red Zerg is Papa Panda. Great name. And in the southwest corner of the map, representing Alpha Black, it is our blue Protoss, Warbuff 2. The Buffalo.
We do see a much more standard opener. It is going to be kind of a mind game taking the wrong hatchery here. Faking another cheesy opener, but actually it's normal timed hatchery. Once again, we see the gateway rallied all the way across the map, and this kind of lost him the game last game. That's an evolution chamber. What on earth?
I don't know. I think Papa Panda is just going with, let's confuse the fuck out of my opponent.
I think this might work.
War thinks he's delaying the second hatchery, but he's not.
Oh, look at War. He's actually not buying it. He's gonna go for a normal build here.
Right.
Oh, the probe. Oh my god. The evolution chamber gets cancelled, and now it's a spawning pool. I think the probe's out.
Warbuff just called. No, I thought he was calling him on his bluff, but he actually did take the third hatchery there.
But he called him on the bluff that like this isn't an all-in. Like he's doing his normal build, Nexus on time.
Just yeah.
For some reason, he thinks
put him in a
he's
good
waiting
position.
at this third. I actually think Zergs usually take the other third versus Brodos, but doesn't matter. Because I think, regardless of whether or not, like,
Maybe that's why he's waiting here, just to come in with a scout later on.
yeah, but then he doesn't know about like the other third. Yes, he has had
Yeah.
idle probes a lot. Again, probably the 5 AM fact, but like, this probe has been here ever since he built the cyber core, and now he's rallying another probe.
Well, he's chilling. Is that? That's a hermetic. No, there's a path at the north.
So there's like a small gap, yeah.
Yeah.
So this
For a
probe
second.
still hasn't scouted. It's an evolution chamber. What is he gonna do with an evolution chamber? I guess this is gonna be +1 melee build. No, Carapace. Definitely something you don't rush in this matchup. There's a style where you go +1 melee lings and you try to deny a third.
That sounds like something for Brood Wars.
Yeah, we do see the +1 melee.
+1 melee.
It's very good versus the Phoenix styles, especially.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, Phoenix A have trouble raising up so many.
Oh, the Adept is
Yeah,
getting
nice.
trapped here and he will lose it. And he didn't
Yeah.
scout the evolution chamber as well. Oh well, I'm not sure he scouted. He did see it, but I'm not sure he scouted the upgrade.
I
See a
mean,
Wolf
if you
Prism here.
take an Evo this early, you're probably going with an upgrade, right?
Yes, the
It's
Zergling drops
safe
aren't
to-
a thing anymore, but
That's a nice
I
looking
think he
prism.
might go for a Marjorie this game. We see Immortal now, so I do believe this is gonna be the charge lot all in, but there's no Twilight Council yet. And his Stalker is not shooting the Overlord, like he's just letting him chill.
Mm-hmm.
Getting 2 shield batteries.
Yeah.
For somebody who looks like he's all-inning, this is a very odd choice, because he didn't scout sentries as well. So
I don't
it
think
looks
he's all
like
inning.
Yeah,
I think it's just
that's
wanting
still
to
no,
sit here
that's
and,
still not
be
gases
safe.
though. And I'm not sure about this one. Like this setup doesn't give him any advantage. He does supply block Papa Panda pretty badly.
Maybe he's going to drop Immortals or something. That's
He
not-
might. He's
Yeah.
actually supply block to make the other immortal, like very supply block.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem because Papa Panda is just happy with this situation. He's like, oh, you know what? I'll just get a lair.
Actually,
I'll
Papa
join up."
Panda is also supply blocked. They're both further like a pause of production right now.
I mean,
whoa.
they probably expected more conflict by now.
But I don't know what this build is from Warbuff because there's nothing threatening the Zerg here. There's nothing scary.
I think he's waiting for Nidus again. He's
Yeah,
waiting
but,
with
like,
the Immortal to kill the Nidus.
scouted
and
He didn't.
and
He
he's-
didn't scout anything to make him believe.
Yeah, maybe he thought it
I think
was
he will
like
do an
a-
immortal drop, but like this is so late.
Oh, maybe he still think he didn't scout the third base. He still thinks this is a 2-base Zerg. He thought Papa Panda was all inning.
Could be.
That's why he's got all these defenses and he's not out on the map.
But like he should have known from the time that the attack has not hit yet. Like he should have realized by now something was off. He's
Yeah,
gonna
that's why-
actually
that's why
he's gonna
sending
see
the
this and
immortals.
he's gonna think this is a third base. Like it's actually quite bad for Warbuff.
He's going
His
to
army
deny that
composition
one,
is
so
very
it's-
bad. Yeah, but like he's gonna think he's denying a third base. In reality, it's only a fourth.
I might wanna like double check. I like the block. I didn't get the drone though.
Yeah, but like hatcheries die very fast. 2 immortals. But he still does not make any third base, any all-in gateways, anything. Floating 1k
Yeah.
minerals.
He's getting an all-in economy without going all in.
Yeah. I don't know why he's not targeting the drone, but that is still alive on 2 HP. Oh, he might get a queen. Never mind. He will actually still get one.
Yeah, this is nice and all, but it's not
Yeah. Like,
winning in the game.
no, he's trading pretty well, but like, oh, I don't know why he picked that. There was no Zerglings. There was no reason to
11
pick up that.
drones being made right now.
Yeah.
Papa
Like
Panda is
he's still
just-
he's still not making any gateways. No, he's making a Templar Archives on 2 bases. +1 in charge. I guess he's gonna all in. This is gonna be the latest all in on Earth, pretty much.
Yeah, I think he just realized that he's in an all-in position, but he's not being all-inning. It's a non-inning, if you will.
And he really has to find something to spend his money on. Oh, the prism dies.
Yeah.
Good recall though. Very good
yeah,
timing of a recall. And he gets a third base now, but he's gonna be so behind in economy.
Yeah, look at that. 65 drones for 46.
Yeah. His army does look a bit menacing, but like these Templars don't have Storm or anything, and like there's charge is not ready, and there are like 5 charge lots, I think.
Yeah, and 11 Hydralisks being made.
Yep.
That's a lot
So
of
this like army from Protoss actually looks very not intimidating, like Stalker Sentry at this phase of the game.
I mean, it's not bad, and it still has this slightly higher army supply, but
yeah, but like
it's gonna have production.
What he really needs is like Archon Zealots. We do see a Spire.
He's getting more and more Archons, Warp Up, so this is moving into the right way.
Yeah, but he needs like a lot of Zealots. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 6 more gateways being made, so he's gonna have the ability to warp them in. Did he get a? Yeah, he has a new warp prism.
Yeah, he just made it. He waited for it till he moves out, but he has no observer to clear the creep.
He's going to be deep on creep, as they say.
And his army is just not very good versus a lot of Hydras. Like there's no Storm and there are not a lot of Zealots yet. So this is gonna help. The Small Pin is pretty good, but
Papa doesn't have any banelings to deal with the Zealots, and he just started a baning nest, so that's gonna be working.
Zealots
against
are gonna
him.
be hard to deal with, but I think if you kite, you can kill them. It's gonna have to be like force fields and kiting to decide this match. He does pick up 2 Hydras instantly, which is really good, but
I don't know why did he cancel the spines?
I think they would have died instantaneously anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, but
all the Zealots die in this ramp right now, and the Prism is
taking shots. They either take shots from the army, or they end up, completing.
The Hydras can't really fight this yet, I think.
Yeah, no.
This is naked Hydra.
Papa needs to back off.
The Hydras are move commanded. I think he did kill the Prism.
The Zealots.
Wait, no, he didn't kill the Prism. The Prism is here.
Yeah.
And I think this is gonna game. The war buff might have done it.
Yeah.
No, this looks like a very nice game. Yeah, he moved out.
Just before
If he waited just a little longer, he would have absolutely been crushed here, but like now he just came in time. It's not over
making 16 Zerglings and 8
Yeah, like the lack of banelings or anything.
That
count of Hydras has quite a DPS, but like it just has no survivability.
And also it's divided, which is a huge problem.
Like a lot of times in these fights, we saw the Hydras
do come into the army. They get to the Immortals.
But I think this like Zealot Warpin is gonna be the game ender.
Not sure. I mean, it's the Immortals here.
Oh, the Immortals actually aren't that good. They're good for tanking, I guess, but like the Zealots are the big threat here. There's like almost no answer. The Banelings are not ready. I think he even lost the Baneling nest. Yeah. No, it's in the main base.
No, he has the Baneling nest. He's just not making Banelings.
It's actually floating 2.3k as well, so not enough units here.
To fight this, I don't.
He killed the Prism finally, but at what cost?
I think it just unraveled here because he had everything that he needed to deal with this.
Yep. Like this game was definitely Papa Panda's to lose. Yeah. 5 mutas are gonna be a bit of a deterrent, but as soon as you see them pop out, like you can make any percussion you need, and like the infrastructure damage here is immense.
Yeah.
Actually, these mutas are gonna pop out like alone, divided as well. So like actually,
he's got just one Archon here, so
yeah, like the mutas won't clean this up either. He does target fire the stalkers, but this oh my, Archons are so good versus mutas. And the Spire will go down. I don't know what Muta wants, but that's a Death Wish Muta right there. It's nearly 1v1 an Archon. But that's it, there's just no tech here, no nothing.
Yeah.
Even the economy now is in the favor of our Protoss player. That's GG.
Yeah. That was weird. I was expecting Papa Panda to just stomp Warbuff.
Yeah, like the
was
setup for
just-
Warbuff was looking very poorly, but Papa Panda was just not prepared for this move out. Just caught him off guard completely,
You are not prepared.
basically.
Alright, so it's going to be Papa Panda's choice for the next map. Let's see what he goes with.
I should probably eat breakfast before I cast.
Yeah. God damn it, it's late o'clock right now. What are you doing even?
No, it's 36, not 37.
It's actually 36 on one computer and 37 on the other.
It's 36.
Yeah, I have a 37 on my laptop. God damn it. God damn it, word clock. You're messing everything up. Thunderbird is going to be our next map.
Thunderbird? That's an interesting one.
Papa Panda and Warbuff. Let's get you in here. Let's get the group in here. Let's get Sonic. Sanic. Sanic. Sanic the Hedgehog. Wait, what? Why are you appearing as Caerwyn now?
On friend list, I'm Caerwyn, and
Ah, fuck. Did I mention how much I hate this interface?
yeah,
This battle
Yeah.
mode StarCraft interface.
yeah.
So, I hate it. I know. It's not the most eloquent of rants, but I'm also tired of hating it. I tried to take a nap before the stream, and I wasn't falling asleep. It's weird.
I'm curious. This is a weird map. This is a weird one. On the one that it's pretty good for turtle plays, but there are a lot of weird things going on here. So I'm curious what we'll see.
Alrighty then, we are on Thunderbird, LE. We're in the southeast corner of the map. Currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 series of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. Give it up for our platinum hero, the Red Zerg, Papa Panda. And in the northwest corner of the map, the Alpha Buffalo himself. That's what AB stands for, I've decided. Alpha Buffalo. It is our blue Protoss, also currently sideways 1-1 in its best of 3 series of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. Give it up for Warbuff 2.
It's actually a drone here, so it's gonna be proxy hatch. The probe does see it, but I don't think he realized. And yeah, it's yet again another cheesy opener from Papa Panda. And let's see how he responds. He should pull like 6 probes here. Something like that at least. But it is going to be a hatchery here. Like he scouts this is not committed because he sees a hatchery in the natural as well, but...
No, he didn't. He didn't get the hatchery.
He's actually
Just a
baited
block.
a few probes here, yeah.
It's just a bait.
Oh, nice! Quite a mistake here from Papa Panda. The probe wasn't in position to block it.
Yeah,
And now he just wasted the drone. Like... That's a dead... What? I thought for sure the probe would win it. Oh my god.
I was just gonna get a wall, anti-wall in.
Yeah, that feels kind of like a waste of minerals though.
Ow!
Like he's probably gonna link flood off of this, but like still, like this is a lot of minerals to put in.
I got a
And again,
paper cut earlier today. It's getting annoying. Sorry. Speaking
think
of
what would
annoying.
happen is that Woe might forget his second pylon, which is the biggest risk here.
Yeah, this is
Nope,
doesn't
there we
look
go.
like Papa Panda isn't being aggressive behind this, so this is not going to be.
In that case, this was quite the waste of minerals, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's more of a let's mess up his wall kind of thing.
Yeah, it is, but like
And he's
everything
supply
comes
block
with a
now.
price.
Well, but the adept is going to be delayed because of that. There's the cancel. Oh, any mineral works through the. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can't really trap drones since they mineral walk.
Yeah.
Tries
It
gas
tries
stealing
to
a
gas
fucking
steal.
yeah, tries gas stealing in a simulator, but he's actually not mining gas here, which is pretty big. The days of this drone might be numbered, or may not be. The adept is merciful. It does look like it's just gonna end in a normal game, even. Alright, the drone does go down now. The main base
yeah.
is still. Ooh, that's an early roach warren.
Yeah.
Second gas. So this looks like an all-in, but there's a third hatchery, so interesting. This actually does even complete to a full wall. And Warbuff has actually fixed the gas in his main base as well, so I think he's in quite a good position. These Zerglings can't deny the adept even, so he can potentially scout. And there are no queens yet, look at this lair. I think it's gonna be a Roach Nidus. Oh, he doesn't go into the main base. I'm not a fan.
I did where did Shade go?
No, the shade is out.
Oh, Shade went down.
Yeah.
It
But
was
actually,
gonna
two
start again.
drones is very unstandard. Like, that's still good value on the adept.
Yeah, but he's not getting the scouts.
No, they could have definitely scouted this. My opinion. He doesn't see the third base, so he might think this is still something odd. I think it's gonna be a Nidus. We see the Overlord here. Oh, but I'm really not a fan of the fact there's no gateway units. Now we see him do the.
There's one in the southwest corner as well, yeah, next to the natural. Which is
We're gonna see a Nidus in this game, and after this Prism, we're gonna see an Immortal, and I think this time Warbuff is gonna play Marjorie.
Yeah, it's gonna. I think it's going into the natural. That's a much like sneakier place to be. I think, especially after you expose the Overlord here. This is just the beta lord.
Oh, we actually see drones in production. So what is this lair for? It could be mutas as well. But why is there a sentry? I don't know about the sentry. It looks like he's all-inning, but there's no Twilight Council and there are gates. So it could be a sentry all-in, but I don't know.
It's the same non-in we saw in the previous game.
Yeah, but the previous game wasn't like an actual build. By the way, this Overlord loss actually supply blocks Papa Panda again. We do see the Twilight now. I think it still will be a charge lot all-in, but this
Oh,
sentry
he's not
really
making an Overlord. Oh, yeah, do fine.
No, I already made one.
It's fine.
Now we see 3 more queens. Like, both of the builds are quite confusing. I think we will see another. The Immortal drop actually this game is gonna be quite scary. There's only like what? There are gonna be 4 roaches. 4 roaches aren't exactly threatening to Immortals in a Prism.
No, not the 2 Immortals in a Prism.
This is actually going to be macro play from Papa Pan. Oh, the Zerglings bait the Prism back.
Right, 8 more roaches being made. Roach speed is on the way. 13 roaches being made.
And since we don't see any gas,
so
yeah, this is gonna be a charge lot all in from him. And I'm not sure what to think of this because there are gonna be so many roaches out.
I mean, he's
He
gonna
really
have the
needs to pick up.
Immortals to. No,
Oh
no,
my god.
No! Both of them die.
And the Prism, and I think that's very, very bad.
Oh no, he just interrupted me what I was saying. He's got the Immortals to handle the roaches.
Yeah, like this would have actually been a pretty good game for him, but like now it's very bad. He can't Prism micro, like he can't hold this all in. And by the way, this is an all in, like it's 38 workers. Now more drones finish? This is so confusing. This is still very committed. And like really, with 3 mortals in a Prism, he would have had no problem holding this.
Actually, no, he's droning up Papa Panda is.
And like he can't take a 3rd base now. His army is
drones.
just really poor.
What
Like
are you
he can't
doing?
really defend this 3rd.
Like
And we just see a fire again.
It looks like the queen was just delivering more drones to just stand there. Yeah, this is a complete misrally here. He's rallied more drones into that position. This is why I hate playing Zerg. Just wrangling your units with the rally point it's so aggravating.
We just see the trademark disruptors of war buff, but like not very
Get the
good when there are
prism.
mutas.
Doesn't have a prism either.
Yeah, and the
With those.
disruptor, by the way, won't finish in time for this push.
Yeah.
So Phoenix, if this Phoenix scouts the spire, so the Phoenix scouts the spire. I think I believe he saw it, but I'm not sure. He's just not making any units right now. This push is gonna be so strong.
Yeah. He's. Ooh.
Let's actually dodge the biles, which is very good.
No, he dodged it and then walked right back through them.
We do see the 2 Stargates there are a bit late, but it's still good, and the disruptors are on the way as well. So I think if he manages to hold on from the mutas, it might be a good spot for him. And the longer Papa Panda takes to start his mutas, the better it is for Warbuff.
And Warbuff is getting a double Stargate, so.
Yep. And like a disruptor is on the way, and I think that's gonna be very good for him. Ooh, these corrosive vials.
Yeah.
But he can't really fight up this ramp. Like there are 3 mortals here. You can't fight up this ramp with roaches.
I mean, Papa Panda is just waiting for the Mutalisks.
For the mutas, yeah. But like there are gonna be phoenixes out. Ooh, I don't like this sentry wall.
It's gonna be 10 Mutalisks before, you know.
Yeah, but till they arrive, they could be 4 phoenixes if he chrono boosts them. But he needs to make shield batteries in each mineral line. I do see he has it, but not in the 3rd base, and I would like cannons as well. But like he's gonna pull the army out of position with the mutas and then move out into this ramp. He couldn't attack in.
Yeah.
But one disruptor could foil all his plans.
Right.
These mutas are gonna get damaged, but they are not targeting the probes actually.
They're targeting the cannons.
Yeah.
No, they're
And like look at this, phoenixes kill mutas very quickly. We do see the pounce on. Oh, look at the disruptor, very good shot. And the mutas, you know, they're not having a good time versus the phoenixes.
Well, they are killing a lot of probes though.
Yeah, like the value is definitely here, but like this should be a cleanup again.
Every time the Phoenix are kiting the
he lost.
the just killed probes. 18 probes dead.
Yeah. But he's making more mutas, and that's really not gonna help him. Like all the mutas die now.
Yeah, the mutas did their job. Forget them.
Well, not really. Like
I mean, they killed 18.
Yeah, he killed like 1 million workers, but like he's still making mutas, and it means his army is whack. Like
yeah,
especially if there are no banelings. Like this game, if he doesn't, if he forgets baneling last game, it's gonna cost him the game again. Like there's gonna be a push from Warbuff soon.
He's getting baneling speed, so I think he's going to be prepared.
But I don't like this by Warbuff. Like he's not making stalkers anymore, and like he's not making phoenixes anymore. Like he's just gonna go
moving out against a bigger army, a bigger economy, and
like the disruptor could balance the bigger army thing. So
if it gets the great shots.
Oh, but one of them isn't even here actually. But there are so many mutas and there are not enough stalkers here. Like, boy.
Ooh, it's a disruptor shot.
He needs force field, and then he can kill this army, in my opinion.
The Mutalisks are here as well.
Yeah, but like
the Phoenix are busy, but there's not enough ground army.
Yep. I don't think Papa Panda can. Yeah, I don't think he can clean this up. I think Warbuff might have broken his back. Mutas aren't exactly the best offensive units. He's making Corruptors now. I mean, I guess for the Phoenix, but Warbuff isn't even making Phoenixes anymore. He just needs more anti-air and he can win this game. Ooh, but the Lings. I think he's gonna get cleaned up now.
He just needs a lot of zealots.
No. Like, it looks like the Papa Panda is enough, I think, right now.
No, I don't think so. The Immortals are still alive. The disruptor is killing the.
He's warping in. Yeah, he has no anti-air anymore. And Papa Panda will clean this up. And Warbuff has horrible economy behind it. I feel like this push executed better could have won the game.
Yeah.
Like Stalker warp-ins, saving the sentries with Stalker warp-ins stuff. Like it would mean he has enough anti-air. and he wouldn't lose to the Lynx. And yeah, this game was very doable, but that's that game now. The Void Ray is not gonna help him versus Mutas.
Yeah, it's not gonna be much without the ground army to support that. He's not giving up though. Sticking to it. I think there's the next. How many Mutalisks does it? 9. Yeah, you can definitely send those and just do more economic damage. Because there's not much for War Buffalo to defend. They're like 1 and a bit Phoenix, eh? But yeah, it looks like Papa Panda is just staying behind and does what I always tell you never to do against the Protoss, and that's give them time.
Yeah, but he can definitely afford this. His hive is finished. He's floating all the game, so he has money.
But we saw in the previous game how.
Yeah, this is not the same situation though. They're like more bases, more economy. Hive is finished. Last game he didn't even have hive. This is not the same situation. Warbuff's army is just, and Warbuff's army is weaker than last game.
He's weaker, but he still has a decent economy. He has rebuilt a lot of his probes.
Yeah, but like look at the supply.
Yeah, oh no, he's way behind, but again,
he's making Tempest right now, and
Papa Panda is giving him a chance to rebuild a Protoss army. Yeah, the Tempest I don't really. Maybe he's expecting.
I think he might be expecting. Actually, this is quite a mistake. Going Ultralisk versus Protoss is a really big mistake. Like, he thought the Broodlords on the way, which would actually be the correct play, but like. Since Immortals exist, Ultras are like...
Tempest against Ultralisk is pretty good.
Yeah, but like, if he makes Corruptors, those Tempest are poof.
But he's not... Oh, yeah, he's making Corruptors.
He's making Corruptors. Like, he can't really keep his Tempest
but he has the Void Rays to at least deal with some
Yeah, but it's only 2. Like, remember, this is like a Muta Corruptor army.
And it's only 5 Corruptors, so...
Yeah, but there are gonna be more. And don't forget the economic difference.
6 Ultralisks are going to fill up this supply.
I really dislike the Ultralisk here. I feel like this is a very wrong choice. If he makes like double Immortal production, like he can, the Zerg army looks not threatening at all. If he makes more Immortals, if he still stays on how many Immortals does he have? 2? Then it is kind of threatening, I guess. And he will have to target fire the Ultralisk with the Tempests, but. There are no Immortals on production, which is really.
He's catching up economically, which is strange.
Yeah. I think Papa Panda. I still think Papa Panda. Yeah. I think Papa Panda is still in a way better position, but he did let him back into the game. Oh, these Void Rays just running out. That's so bad. They're not gonna kill anything.
Yeah. He's trying to focus the Corruptors, well, he still has the chance, but they're going to go down.
The army here is just too big. And
Storm is halfway done.
It won't finish.
This could have been actually nice. Oh, nice block there. Zeppelins don't get to go into the wall. The Tempests are going to be doing a number on these Ultralisks.
The Ultras killed everything in the ground, and the army won't win for Protoss that game.
Yeah, the Ultra is going to be doing some damage before the Tempest can shoot anything. GG is called. Papa Panda manages to take down the Buffalo. Panda versus Buffalo. Alrighty. Who that?
Das ist Dally.
The Dally. She saw she was sneaking in. She just snuck in here. Alright, so we have Papa Panda versus Last Dance. That's going to be our next game here. Last Dance, of course, our resident CranKy Duckling fan artist.
I can be sneaky when I want to, damn it.
Are you tagging me in now?
No, I'm just kind of here.
She's just lurking.
Sure. Triple cast, here we go.
We've done it before.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Damn, I must have missed that.
I think the first one was Yaku, Dally, and Quirky.
Yep.
Yaku in a
No,
triple
we
cast.
had triple cast before that. I think it was me, Kata, and Milk. I want to say.
Goodness knows.
Yeah, it was a way back.
I think you might have to tag for me because I haven't eaten today and I feel like I am starting to consume myself.
People,
I
you
didn't last
have
2 days very long.
you have to feed your Phoenix egg.
Kuro,
That's your
Kuro
opinion.
probably hasn't eaten yet either.
Yeah, no,
Rip,
Kuro
rip,
never
Kuro.
eats. Kuro doesn't eat. Kuro doesn't need food.
Food is for humans.
Okay, so US West is going to be a thing. I'm double checking.
Yeah. Last Dance is New Zealand. So
Caerwyn Junction is going to be our first map. I mean, yeah, it's Taiwan versus Australia. So US West, I think, is the
wait, what?
balanced
Why wouldn't
option.
it be like? Why wouldn't it be like Aus or SC somewhere in it? There. What?
What? You should put this on EU.
Why would it be U.S. West? Aus and Taiwan are closer to each other than the U.S.
I don't know, because it's more balanced this way. I don't know. Ask them, don't ask me. It's not my decision to make. All right. Let's get Dally in. Let's get. Damn it! Oh, Sani. Oh, did he go already? Where is he? Going.
No, I'm still here. I think last
Okay.
series. Yeah, I'm still here though.
No, I just didn't see Sani anywhere because.
Oh no, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
I'll join the game
Okay.
through you.
No, I invited you. No, it says
You
the
didn't.
player is already in a game or matchmaking queue.
I'm here.
Eh. Let's double check that US West is okay for them. Alright, works for them. Let's see, we haven't forgotten anyone, and let's go.
All right, triple cast time.
The OG TriCast was Light, Yaku, and Kuro. But it was replay cast. It's not the same, I think.
You get to cheat with replay casting.
Yeah, you can take your time. You can just pause things. It's not the same, okay? This is live. We're doing it live. It's different. All right, everyone. Welcome live to Caerwyn Junction, LE. We're in the southeast corner of the map, representing Platinum Heroes. It is our Blue Zerg. Give it up for Papa Panda. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Cutie Club, our resident Duckling fan artist himself, the Red Terran, Last Dance. The last of the dances.
So once again, we see this very odd gas trick into drone scout, which is
That's Papa Panda's thing. He did that last
Yeah.
time.
not very good. Like he does this, I think, and usually goes into proxy hatch, at least for versus Protoss. I don't know if he'll do it again here or not. Last Dance is doing for standard so far. It's 16 barrack, 16 gas.
He played mech all 3 games against me, so
Mech versus. But what
Yes.
race did you play?
Protoss.
That's okay. If you play mech versus Protoss, then you're definitely playing mech against Zerg.
Now these two last met in SDO 64 in the semifinals, where Papa Panda won 2-1 against Last Dance. So this could be a Last Dance's chance for revenge, for revenging. I don't know if we did. Probably should have guessed that game. I have no memory of things, so I don't. Actually, I don't think I casted SDO 64.
That was 2 SDOs ago, so 4 weeks.
Quick math.
You expect me to remember what happened 4 weeks ago?
Well, I mean, if you were on vacation or something, I think you would have remembered at least that.
No, I think there was one cast that I missed a while back because I had power problems or something. I had a power. I think that was the one where I didn't have power for like an hour.
This SCV is on vacation. Gonna go back to his base.
Where's
Like,
Last
there
Dance?
are more Zerglings. Oh, this is interesting.
Where's Last Dance's second CC? Oh, there it is.
There it
finally.
is. It's been
Wait,
made.
what?
Yeah, it waited a while for that. Maybe I
Wait.
was too busy with the.
What?
The SCV that was supposed to build it went on the
I
vacation.
have a feeling like we're gonna see Blue Flame here. I'm not a fan of this build, but I think that's what he's going for. And the
Oh,
CC
it's
is so late.
Second factory being made.
Yeah. Like
He was
this
researching
CC
Manfield and then he switched it.
Or it's probably because he remembered he's playing versus Zerg. And
these things can deny the command
yeah, like
service
this
delayed.
CC is so late. Like
Aliens,
Like, it
do
should
something.
be done,
please.
shouldn't it?
yeah, it should
Yeah.
definitely be done by this point. Like definitely should be done by now.
This should be a not a planetary.
I'm pretty sure it should be an orbital already, actually.
Yeah.
And currently he's not even sending one to resume it. There we go. Roadshorn will help here, by the way. Like defending with Lingbane versus Blue Flame is definitely harder than with Roaches.
Papa Panda is just joining up, getting a Roach Warren. It's yeah, I think it's going to be good against the Hellion play. Oh, more Zerglings going into the natural. It's gonna delay the. No, almost.
I don't know what this
Hellions
like
do not
setup of the
friendly
wall
fire.
here, like the bunker and the barracks, but this is just screaming to Papa Panda, "Hi, I'm going mech," basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the
And,
same wall he was
yo,
using.
This is not a wall, and there are like 2 Zerglings, and there's Blue Flame. Wait, he's not going into the natural. He could have killed every single drone in the natural. Would have died to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, just run past the queens. You're gonna lose a.
Yeah,
Hellion,
exactly.
So what?
Like he would lose an Hellion, and he has 3 with. Oh man, he missed so much potential here.
Yeah, this could have done a lot of damage. And
He
Papa
could
Panda
have.
had this space
Like-
was fully saturated.
Well, he's got 4 more coming out, so maybe he'll
With
just
like
try
Blue
and-
Flame Hellions, he could have straight up killed every drone in this mineral line when there are only 2 queens. Like it's a very big opportunity missed here.
I suppose maybe I was expecting more aggression from Papa Panda. So
Yeah,
he
but you
figured,
can kinda-
"Hey, I
you can-
want to keep those Hellions alive.
If
but that,
he
like-
could have seen that aggression when he got there, like the Lings or whatever that were going to be aggressive would have been
but
sitting. in the
also,
back.
Also,
the thing is, like he needed to go there, even if at the risk of having like aggression there from Papa Panda, because the CC was so delayed. Like he needed to get that run by him.
yeah.
And
Oh
he
no,
could
I
have,
agree.
absolutely.
The good move would have been to go in there and do a lot.
No. I mean, like even if there was a risk there, he needed to take it. Like he
Mhm.
had to.
He's down almost 22 workers at the moment.
Yeah. And like
Yeah,
he's even
that's
getting guesses now, but it's like these guesses, like you're not even mining minerals almost. Like look at his drone work account.
In the meantime, Papa Panda is switching to roaches. He doesn't have a lot of them, but enough to at least block the
This is going
Hellions.
to be a very weird way to get into a battle mech, but that's what it's gonna be. These 2 roaches are gonna die like straight
Well,
away.
yeah.
It's not the happiest roaches on earth.
He does have a couple of cyclones, so he's going to need to keep them alive to do damage on those
You
roaches.
can actually, I think,
I think he could muscle his way in if he really wanted
Exactly. I think if he would have wanted to, he could have muscled that.
Shouldn't you want to get an armory and switch those into Hellbats?
to.
So-
Not yet.
Kind of like when you do the usually you begin like a battle mech. I think the most common way is from a Hellbat push with like banshees, but if you don't, then you don't have the armory.
Mm.
Like you might do your first timing with the first few cyclones and +1 armor with like Hellbats, but from that point you will always keep them in Hellion form because it's better because this is where mobility comes.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't
Hellbats
actually.
are very slow. They waddle.
Yes, Hellbats are not great, especially versus roaches.
Alright. It's got 4 cyclones here, and that's not a lot of roaches. With some kiting, you can definitely clean out this army.
Yeah, no, this is very killable. Like,
Yeah, he's
this
got a
is
lot of
very,
AoE
very
from
killable.
behind.
Yeah,
Plus-
I don't. He seems to be backing off so much.
Yeah, I think it needs to be. Well, he's taking a third base. I think he expects to be in
He's
a
actually
better
transitioning to
position.
mech right now. Not mech. I meant siege tank mech.
Yeah, he's taking more
But I
tanks.
don't. This is so weird. Like he's getting
This-
+1 armor, which is what
He's-
you do with
he's
battle
backing
mech,
the
but he's
fourth base
making
as well.
siege tanks.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do the same thing he did against me. He's gonna transition into off of this because this is how he was playing against me. He would open with battle mech, and then he would transition into tank liberator with a few token
Yeah.
bullets.
But if you would do that, you would definitely go for the +1 mech weapons,
Mhm.
not the armor. This is so weird.
I mean,
And,
he's
like,
building
battle
his
mech
first
versus
Star Force,
Protoss?
so he's gonna do something.
I don't know why, like for example, he scanned now and saw there was nothing here. He could have just ran up and killed every single creep TMO.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know why he came back to his home, like there was nothing there. It feels like he could be so much more aggressive, but he kind of isn't.
I
Now
feel like
Papa-
Papa
And
Panda's
now the
army
infestors,
supply
by
is
the way,
tiny.
like
Go ahead.
yeah, exactly. That's
nice
very
one.
bad.
That's
And
the
this
entire
tank
army
It
bungled.
quite poorly, so it doesn't hit anything. Yeah, and that's just the entire army now.
Yeah, these tanks are just too a lot. Actually, no, it's just eating shots here.
This
It's
could
that
have
still.
been like this game. There were like 3 opportunities here for Last Dance to actually just end it,
Mhm.
but now is in a pretty poor position, like very poor economy and low army supply.
Gonna need to lift up that command center. No, lift it up, lift it.
He's making an orbital out of this fort. That's so greedy. I don't know why he's not lifting it. Like you can just cancel and lift this and it's fine.
Maybe he's just using it to take
Wait,
shots.
no,
with
he's
his,
gonna. Oh my god.
Yeah, he
He
just
can
waited
throw
for
infested
the last
cans
second.
here and that's dead, like that.
Yeah.
Like he could have saved this and that's dead. Damn, they deal a lot of damage.
Bam! It crashes onto the Zerg army and does absolutely no damage to them because why would it?
Why don't Hellions have friendly fire?
Oh, I still got some tanks here.
Yeah, he'll clean this up, but the investors are still here. Unless Papa Panda donates them.
Oh, that orbital kill was so avoidable.
Mm-hmm.
13 corruptors. I'm okay.
Oh, he's actually getting on top of these infestors.
Yeah, but like look at this. He has like what 1 cyclone, no Thors, no Vikings, and there are brood loads on the way soon.
Yeah.
This game is quite over. So Papa Panda really rushed this like tech path, like really rushed it.
I mean, I don't blame him considering the position he's been in all game. It's like, okay, you're
Yeah,
gonna go battle
like I
mech,
feel like
do nothing.
yeah. But like versus a more conventional game of mech, like you would get punished for this pretty badly.
Yeah, well, Papa Panda is getting way ahead in upgrades.
Yeah.
Last Dance is struggling to keep up. Look at his income. Last Dance is just spending every last bit of resources that he has. Papa Panda is free to actually bank a little. Last Dance is starting to catch up economically. Actually, he stopped making SCVs. So he's not even going to try. He started to get into Liberators, but that's going to be a while before he has an amount
and
of them.
Those actually won't really help him. They're Infestal Broodlords out already.
Yeah.
The Libs don't have range, they don't have Cyclones to cover them, there's no answer for Broodlords. And...
Yeah, okay. Now, Last Dance is going into a deep run with the Hellions, which is
that's
should have done earlier. Yeah. They get fungled, but they can still do a lot of damage. They clean out all the Zerg on the ground. That did some damage.
Yeah, but definitely not enough. Nope.
It's getting
going into Falls now, but like that's
late. A while before they're ready.
And
the
Papa Panda might have forgotten it, but he can just make Neural Parasite as well, and then the Falls is just big trouble. He's losing his Graptles here to a Cyclone. And lost his Ducklings as well.
Sling Radby is evacuated, so it doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
I don't know what those were, but...
Oh, he actually kills the command center there, the orbital.
Wait, it died?
To what?
To what?
I don't know, but it died.
Sure. That's GG.
I
feel like this was quite the game of missed opportunities from Last Dance, I think.
Yeah, Zerglings killed it, Kuro is saying.
Ah.
I guess it was focused by Papa Panda.
It might have also been taking tank fire as they were killing the Zerglings around it.
That's not saying he messed up his build order. Acropolis is going to be our next map. Yeah, I guess he got that command center late. It's kind of messed up that that SCV went on vacation where it should have been on site working like a proper worker. Just because you're a union member doesn't mean you get to slack off all day. Papa Panda, let's get in. Let's get Dally, let's get a group. Where's Sonic? Come play with us, Sonic.
Monkus?
Monkus.
Come play with us.
Come play. Come play with us.
Okay.
Join the dark side.
Caerwyn. Who is
Monkas.
your master?
Monkas.
I serve the Monkas. Pepe? Alright, both the players are ready. Let's stop this madness.
But the madness is fun.
In the last minute.
Kuro is saying, you can't put me and Steel in the same room. We start summoning things.
It's better to put Caerwyn and me in the same stream than just stream crashes as we go.
Okay. I do play introductions, but I actually do it at normal speed, so I think Steel might hang me.
What? No, you can do it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you my best introduction. Alright,
Remember that Kuro has to do the zoom in.
Yes, I know. In the top left corner of Acropolis, the Red Terran dropping game number 1, playing for Cutie Club, is Last Dance. Alright. In the bottom right corner of Acropolis Alley, playing for Platinum Heroes, the blue Protoss player is Papa Panda.
Protoss?
Did I say Protoss?
Oh, no.
Yes, you did.
Protoss. It's not
Okay.
Protoss.
He's
It's
playing
not Protoss.
He's playing the ugly version of Protoss. Papa Panda.
Congratulations, you have made the same mistake me and Steel make all the time. You're one of
Yeah.
us now.
At least you got the directions right.
Uh-huh. And the map. And the
the map.
colors. And the
And the colors.
teams.
Yeah, you did pretty good. You only messed one thing up.
LE stands for
No.
What does LE stand for, Caerwyn?
Leather Edition, naturally.
I didn't know that.
Which is funny
think so.
because the difference between Letter Edition and just the Blizzard versions of these maps is non-existent.
Yes, in one of them
Well, no,
bugs are
Leather
fixed, and in the
Edition
other bugs
Yeah, exactly.
stay.
On the original ones they're fixed, and on the Leather Edition they're bugged.
We put this
16 piece
exploitable bug in this map and won't do anything about it. Oh yeah, the normal version's perfectly fine. We could just, update to that, but no.
Anybody remembers when 16-bit was added to the map pool and the map was just missing a fucking ramp?
Yes.
It's so funny, like, you know how hard it is? Usually maps are on symmetry, so if you remove a ramp, the other, like the symmetrical one gets removed as well, but they only removed one, not the symmetrical one. They removed a single ramp from the map.
Yeah. Blizz. Alright, Ripper going to get in here.
Where are the
Let's
lings?
save on that drone by Papa Panda.
I feel like those lings were actually a little late.
Yeah, I feel like Papa Panda's links are a bit late this series.
No, it's
Papa Panda-
getting...
Are you sending that overlord where I think you are?
Sorry, that's a bit
Yeah.
overload.
Last dance is like,
Oh, that's
nah.
massive. Losing an overload at this spot. Why is he making Tech Club first again?
Because he only plays mech, I believe.
Alright, I only play mech versus egg as well, but I never in my entire life went Tech Club first versus egg.
No,
'Cause,
this is just his style. This is how
I guess.
I think this is how he plays.
It definitely looks like it, but you kind of don't really get a benefit on it. Like, if somebody reads this, he could defend this, and then he's quite ahead. Like, quite
Yeah.
very ahead even. But killing
Papa
the
Panda
overload
is-
was actually pretty big this game.
And
He's now
Papa
getting
Panda's already going up to
Roachhorn.
layer Roachhorn right now. Like he knows
Yeah.
what's coming.
But look how much that supply block delayed him. He's just now catching up in worker supply.
By the way, this is double gas already. Potentially this could be a Nidus. Like, this is a lot of gas for the early game.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
be
he's only
surprised.
got
He was he was sending that overlord there for a reason.
He's only got 4 drones in the gas, so it's only 1 more gas than normal.
Yeah, but that is still a lot of gas.
Alright, Larry's just about to finish. Let's see. SCV on vacation again. These SCVs, goddammit, their union is.
Could
killing
also
us,
be
it's
again a
killing us.
macro game, I think. But
No Nidus so far.
Not even starting roach speed.
Hmm.
yeah, I think he'll go for roach speed. But it is like he could have started it already. He's actually supply blocked a bit again.
He's
Yeah.
getting
Yeah,
scores
that-
at
that's
home
roach speed. I
blindly
think he's gonna play a normal game.
against. Last dance has nothing in the air, literally nothing.
Yeah, but I guess Papa Panda
doesn't
doesn't
even
know
start.
Last Stand style.
I mean,
Yeah.
he did throw in cloaked banshees once against me. So
Well,
he-
if he uses overload for scouting instead of
dying,
Dying.
yeah. Sneaking in for Nidus position, maybe we would have seen the fact that Last Dance has nothing in the air.
I don't
That's
think
300 minerals and a drone that are not coming back.
this is really bad. There's only 4 roaches here to deal with this. If
Yeah,
Last
Last
Dance
Dance this
died
time
on the drone
he
line,
goes in.
there's not many
Barbecue.
drones here though. There were only 7.
Yeah, but they're still dead. Actually, the third base was probably more saturated than the natural.
I
Oh, you
feel
could
like
kill
Papa
these
Panda
Eglings.
just metagamed him a little bit.
I don't know. Like,
Uh,
look at the work account. Like, he was for quite a while now after those kills below in workers. Like, I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
it
he
was
definitely
metagaming
took
just as
damage,
much.
but
No,
Yeah,
I
look
don't
at-
think it was. This is hard when there are 3 people trying to talk.
it is.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Alright, so what I wanted to say is that it's kind of like, it isn't much as metagame as it much that he just didn't have a lot of drones, like, beginning with.
Yeah.
His drone count was pretty low.
If you look at
it's
the income advantage tab, the numpad 1, you can see that Last Dance had the advantage for a bit earlier. Vanda was just taking a little longer making those drones. That's never where a Zerg wants to be in a ZVT.
Yeah. Only now he's gonna go into like a big roach count. I do like the infestation bit. I just wish, I think like versus Last Dance, this would be much better for Swarm Host actually, because he doesn't really make a lot of cyclones. He just goes siege tanks. Swarm Host would be immensely good versus him. Something tells me it's gonna be Infestors again, but we'll see. He's actually supply blocked yet again, waiting for the overlords to finish.
He's getting Burrow.
Yeah, it's for the end.
Yeah,
That's why
it's Infestors. And I'm not a fan. I think like Swarm Host would have been much better.
Yeah, there's the Infestor energy upgrade too.
Yeah, Pathogen Glands is on the way.
Last Dance
Already
only
a
Thor
fourth.
much earlier. He's switching to Thor and tanks way earlier than he did before.
Yeah. This
He's
is
got
what
his-
this
he's got
is
his
more
third
like what
base.
he's doing against me. I think that
Yeah.
last game his build order being off just put him on full tilt.
All right.
Rip this overload.
Elsewhere in the bracket, by the way, we have 11 winning 2-0 against Nemesis and is already waiting in the first semi-final there.
Oh wow.
Speedrunner.
All right.
Infestors.
Last Dance going to go where Papa Panda isn't. I thought maybe he was going to be able to catch Last
This
Dance. by
massive
surprise with the
supply
Burrow.
block, by the way.
Oh, he's lost 4 overlords already.
Yeah.
This one siege tank push is so weird. I always feel like he's putting it so far behind, it doesn't actually reach anything.
I mean, the point is you can back off into it and.
Yeah, but like you can just put it like closer, like on the edge of the ramp here.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
then-
it wasn't reachable.
That,
But he
it
could still.
doesn't-
Oh.
He uses it to kite because you're gonna need to kite anyway because the cyclones kind of.
Yeah, but if you kite, you do the same kiting, but you already have a tank shooting.
Yeah,
like it's not the
yeah,
tank
I
is
know.
like more exposed.
Yeah, it should be. It could be a little
Another
more
massive
supply block.
And
Oh,
once
and
he
he's
starts killing the Infestors,
the Borrow Roaches as well.
he kills the Infestors, which is massive. Oh, he move commands 2 of them.
Yeah.
I think Last Dance might have won. No, actually, that's not.
Maybe
Again,
we're
he just-
extending here. It's
He
gonna lose the
pushed with
Thor.
so little.
I
But
think
this is
that
still
tank is still
definitely
there.
for him.
This guy's thing accepts Steelmold. That's DallyCat and Caerwyn. Also, hi, guy.
We do see Neural Parasite now, and I
Yeah,
think that
I was trying to remember the name of the damn upgrade. I was like, the thing with the thing, the tongue with
the
the
thing with the thing.
the tentacle,
Yeah, this
the
is.
tentacle thing.
tunneling
I
claws,
liked it
too.
when he saw Thor. Wait, did he go drilling claws?
Yeah,
No.
no, tunneling claws.
Ah,
the road.
Yeah, tunneling claws.
Well, actually, it gets through the wall because it's not finished yet. But there's enough army here to push the Zerglings away.
He's actually
Uh,
gonna
he
give
needs to cancel
last
that.
dance warning to his roaches.
So we canceled the
Oh.
fifth here.
He could have kited that all the way. Like the roaches wouldn't kill the cyclones ever.
No, I'm saying the roaches shouldn't be chasing the cyclones.
Yeah, definitely. But like he could have, Last Dance could have committed more on the roaches, and he would have killed those. Like
yeah,
they couldn't commit
to
on the
chase them
cyclones.
away and nip at their
Yeah.
butts and
Yeah, exactly. Like the
diminish their numbers.
this worker saturation is so weird. Like he has oversaturate in the main, but not enough in the any other base. Actually,
And he's also up workers finally. For like
Yeah.
the first time all game.
What? Last Dance? No, Last Dance said.
For the first time since the early games.
Oh, okay. Alright, the spines are going to be annoying here, but they can.
that's
Double Liberator. Alright, I like it.
And
more
more
overlords being dead. Oh, okay.
yeah,
that's
I
a
think
supply
now it
block.
doesn't matter if you look when he's 182.
Oh, finally the spores come into play though.
Yeah, they finished now. but-
22 drones being made.
Siege tanks would be like I think this game is the one he needs to make a lot of siege tank in. Like siege tanks would be so good versus Papa Padna's army. Like it's Infestor, roaches. Like,
Papa Panda just made 20.
And I don't know why he's still making Thors, by the way. Like, there's no Broodlords, there's no nothing.
He's expecting them to arrive at some point and just want to be prepared. And also Mutalisks, in case they...
Well,
in
yeah,
case
but
there's
the
a
thing
switch.
about Thors is that they're kind of shit, so you only want to make them when you need to.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
not
mean,
get
they still
pounced
do
on.
damage against roaches, and he's got the Liberators as well. This is...
Oh, the neuroparasites! Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Maybe that's why you don't want to...
That's gonna finish soon, though. Like, all of them are gonna pop out now. You could have actually scanned when the Liberators finish.
yeah.
Like, if you would scan when the Liberators would finish, then all the Infestors would die walking through them.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm not sure he
like-
realizes the infestors are there.
Yeah, but you can see, like, you can see the burrow movement thing.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I don't think Last Dance like is registering that they're there because they've just gone past his army 3
Yeah,
or 4
like-
times.
He could have just, yeah, he could have killed all of them. I still think he's gonna win here.
How many Overlords have died this game?
14
Let's see.
and 1 Overseer.
14. Yeah.
These Infestors just chilling here. Oh my god, that's gonna be a lot more Overlord. And now he's supply blocked again.
Yo, it versus Marines all over the tanks and the Liberators. Now he scans, so they're actually going to...
Alright, so that is actually going to be 21 Overlords. Lost this game.
At this point, yeah. Actually, Papa Panda is blocked. Is supply capped right now.
Yeah, he's gonna lose more Overlords.
GG's called. There we go.
He
Last
was
dance.
losing Overlords faster than he could keep up. Well, he could make units.
Last dance, evening up the score. We have ourselves another sideways 1-1.
Yeah. I do think, like, most of this game was in supply block. Oh god, look. Actually, surprisingly enough, Last Dance has been supply blocked more than Papa Panda. So never mind. But so many died. In the end, 22 died, then 1 Overseer.
Caerwyn, you-
This is gonna be-
No, I don't
Caerwyn,
sound
apparently
British.
you have a British accent.
I don't. Somebody told me once I have a German accent, which is a
Yeah,
bit more accurate.
It's
Like,
yeah, it does something to it. There's a few syllables that you kind of.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Is that
I-
a German in your accent?
Hmm?
Let's get group. Let's get DallyCat.
What?
Let's get Scenic.
I really need to change this name. By the way. When's the
Yeah,
season
you
ending?
do.
I need the name change.
At least Starduck wins 2-0 versus Commander.
We
Our
have.
our next semi-finalist waiting on this match right here. Oh, did I invite Starduck instead of...
Yes, you did.
Ah. The name was just there, and I was like, eh. I thought there was something weird about... I thought there was something weird there, but I was shocking and I wasn't paying attention. They both have D in their name. It's close enough, right?
Who has D in his name?
Last Dance and Starduck. They both have a capital D in the middle.
Two
of the
most
name.
different fucking names on earth.
They have a capital D in the middle, and
Okay.
that's enough to confuse my
That's
brain.
where it
okay?
ends.
That's enough. That's all my brain needs, really. I have the
By that
like
logic, I'm similar to those names too.
I have the pattern recognition of like a fish or something.
So how are you gonna get GM on stand up?
Cheese a lot.
I mean, you need to play one of the other two races for that, because Tan doesn't have good cheeses.
A D is enough to confuse Steelmold.
Unless you want to
capital
do what I did to you.
No, I'm probably gonna play random because I'm a hipster like that. All right, everyone. Welcome to New Republic. Not your whiskey, Nancy L.A. in the northeast corner of the map. Currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 series of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. Representing Platinum Heroes, give it up for our Red Zerg, Papa Panda. You don't have to do it.
I do it by choice.
There's a
By
program
choice.
that does that.
By choice.
He's like, no.
And in the southwest corner of the map, representing Cutie Club, also currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 series in today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. Give it up for our Blue Terran, Last Dance.
Papa Panda's building things on the wrong end of the map.
Well, the wrong or the right end? With the left hand, technically. Yeah, it's gonna be a proxy.
Proxy hatchery, and this time it's
I was
like an
about to say
actual.
gate. I was saying it was a gateway and then command center, and I couldn't
Proxy
remember the
command
word for
center,
hatchery.
okay. Do you know I actually managed to win with a planetary rush in TVT and 4.6k MMR? I was really proud of myself.
Wait. Okay, Caerwyn.
Like, I'm pretty sure that the only moment I was prouder was when I broke my record at like 5,150 MMR. Because the second part, like the second moment that I was proud of the most after that was definitely winning with the planetary rush. Like straight up. This
Static-
SCV is gonna scout this. Wait, what?
Stadak is
What
saying I
happened
just
here?
played
What?
the most. Stadak is saying he just played the most PvP series ever. I want to know what that
Ooh.
means.
Oh,
Look at this
dear.
scout, such a good scout. This Reaper
Early
is going.
Roach. One base Roach.
One, maybe, well, technically one base.
I think like with another hatchery coming down here, I think he could defend the low ground, like with a bunker low ground instead. But the important thing is that he reacts. He will now scout the Roach Warren as well. Like should at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it
This
does.
is
and
really
stands right next to
bizarre.
it.
There's also nothing to kill the Reaper.
Nope.
There's not even a queen being made here.
It
Well,
does
you
have
could
the
do-
drones.
Oh,
pretty
the Reaper. Like he really needs. That Reaper is gonna die. Oh my god.
There's drones, sure, but the Reaper
this
can
Overlord.
infinitely-
This Overlord causes a supply block, and now all
I
that
think
needs
Papa
to happen.
Panda's just dead to the Reaper.
Yeah, he's gonna lose it. now.
Oh no, he's not. He's
5 drones dead.
not paying attention.
5 dead drones to 1 Reaper.
Like what's the next step here? Like you just make a siege tank, then you reclaim the low ground, and there's not anything Papa Panda can do really.
Yeah, it's gonna try to weird spine rush. It's not even close enough.
A Banshee would be good too, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he's getting the starport right now, so good. Get one, I suppose. But yeah, a tank on the high ground is the best. Ravagers are a nice option, but
You kind of need Ravagers for the corrosive pile, but like as soon as the siege, Cyclones are good here as well. I prefer the siege tank, but they are good as well.
He's getting Maglabs, so.
Yeah, the Banshees are gonna be the big problem in my opinion here.
yeah, here come
Especially
the
if
Banshees.
Oh.
Yeah,
I would like to see him reclaim.
that Cyclone doesn't know how to use a door. Ooh. Oh, he doesn't get to get the Overlord. I thought he might for a second there.
Oh, he almost got a free Ravager.
Yeah.
He's kind of not producing a whole lot. There we go.
Once the Banshee's out, I think that's
Yeah,
gonna
the
be enough.
Banshee's the real game changer here. I feel like he can just he should really go like already salvage the bunker and make a new one in the low ground. Like he could have started mining from his natural a lot earlier.
Now the creep is gonna get in his way though.
If he kills the creep tumor, then he will end the CC.
Dodge. There we go. Nice.
Like I would really want him to lift this orbital already to the natural. And I don't think
Okay.
this got enough from Papa Panda.
Apparently Starduck had a weird proxy DT game going all over the place.
It's gonna supply block Papa Panda again.
Yeah,
Almost.
again.
No, he's at 42, 42. And
Actually,
once
if he loses this, no, he's blocked now. He's supply blocked now.
Mm-hmm.
If he loses this overload to the top, then
Or the
And
hatchery.
the hatchery as well.
yeah, like oh my god, every time. He's gonna lose 2 SCVs here for free. I'm not sure what happened here, or not if the Brooklings just don't.
Yep.
I don't know
nothing.
why he put SCVs there. That was weird.
No, they were playing each other. I thought they were attacking each other for a second there.
Ah,
Never mind. They were just making out.
this can miss is one of the
What?
two moves.
You've earned it. You survived battle. It's a very intoxicating feeling, sensation, experience. It's understandable.
He's kind of not producing Hellions already, and there's no reactor, but I do think this is good for
Fire?
him. Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate it. There's only 2 cyclones.
Yeah,
kind
but
of
it
that
does.
desperation spire. Oh, there are no
doesn't have the
Hellions
res-
here.
He doesn't have the drones to switch to Spire.
Oh,
He doesn't have
no.
the income. Ah, nice surround here.
That's very bad for last
Yeah.
chance.
Does he have an engineering bay? No.
He scouts the spire though, like he saw it now.
The Banshee.
He's
He's
not
making
reacting,
siege
he's
tanks.
making
Yeah,
tanks.
he's not
Our
reacting.
SCVs are under
And
fire.
he has no units here because he didn't like make a bunker here. He didn't make Hellions yet. Like,
Yeah, I thought this was over, but
yeah, it kind of was, but he just didn't like.
Oh,
it does have the bunker on the high ground. So
But like he should have been already fully saturated mineral-wise on
Yeah.
his base, and he's not even mining from it.
he's losing 7 workers. So Papa Panda definitely has a chance to catch up from being so behind on drones for a long time. Banshee will be able to clean this up. Dodge. Oh, he was even shooting at the Banshee. Only 6 kills and 4 kills on those Banshees. Oh, that was close. You almost got the one of the Banshees with a bile. Okay, so Mutalisks on 3 unsaturated bases for Papa Panda.
and literally nothing that shoots up.
And
Oh,
he
you
saw that
forward.
fire, by the way. Like that Banshee saw it.
I
so,
mean,
like,
he's gonna have the factories to make Thors, but it's gonna be a while before
yeah,
they're
but
ready.
good luck with his economy affording Thors. Like,
Doesn't
No,
the,
they can afford them, I think.
the
Gas-wise,
spire
it's gonna
looks
be-
like a spore morphing in. If Last Dance didn't click on it, I bet he thought it was another spore for a particular.
but you can
pancake.
tell from the health bars as well. Plus, you can kind of tell from where he placed it, and from the
I
fact
don't
there
know.
was already a spore crawler as well. Like he saw a spore crawler and that, so
Depends. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he just
he's
didn't
actually
see
not salvaging this bunker. Like,
Papa Panda needs to be going for SCV.
I mean, it's going to come in handy now to defend against these Mutalisks, so they don't.
yeah,
have
but the
this-
meters just over. Like they don't even have anything important there. Like they just run away.
No,
Why is
or
he
they
staying
don't.
in bunker range?
It's gonna.
These are both
The
Diamond
tanks.
1 players, please.
Widow Mine.
Yeah,
It's
but
getting
like a
a
widow
couple of
mine.
cyclones as well. That's not going to be enough anti-air. There's
The
no.
cyclones
no
are pretty
turrets.
good, but the widow mine is just monkas.
The Cyclones have Maglev. Why isn't he just making a bunch of? Oh, he is.
Mag doesn't matter versus meters.
Oh, it doesn't.
No. Mag field accelerator doubles the damage versus armored units, and meters are not armored units.
Hmm.
But like cyclones are still good versus meters, but like they already got their value. And like now there's no Hellions.
Zerglings died with the Widow Mine. That's a
Yeah,
nice
but
cap.
there's just
They're
not enough
lucky one.
anything of here.
It still has the Cyclone here, so it's can
No, it
handle
doesn't
the
have a
Zerglings.
cyclone.
It's
Cyclone's
a
dead.
Hellion.
It got surrounded.
A Hellion for the Zerglings, but the Hellion just doesn't do anything. Oh, we're starting to lose a lot of SCVs. This
Yeah.
orbital is on fire.
Game just spiraled out of his control.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Papa Panda's just making units. He doesn't even care. It's just I'm gonna break through here through sheer force.
I feel like Papa Panda has a much better handle on chaotic games.
Naturally, because he went for a weird build about every time he played. Both
Yeah.
series.
GG
game, though.
GG.
I did feel as though this is kind of his standard game. His games are always weird.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Alright.
The
GG's.
Papa Panda moving on to face Starduck. This is a rematch of SDO 64. Again, this time the finals, where Starduck won 3-2. Nice.
Alright, that's it for me. Gonna fade into irrelevancy again. Thanks for having me, and good luck to everyone. Have fun, guys.
Thanks for joining us, Caerwyn. Please tell
My
the people
pleasure.
at home where they can find more of you.
You can find more of me on twitch.tv/CaerwynLZ. I'll be streaming a bit of StarCraft there on semi-decent Terran MMR. That's it. Laters.
Right. Bye.
Kudo says reminder that we wanted to break after quarters, but quarters also aren't over. It's like,
No, these are well after we do the before the semifinals is I think what she means.
Well, you're about you saying we're casting a semifinals game next.
Yeah, so should we take a break?
Yes.
We have an old duct tape, right? We're saving we have a new duct tape, but we're saving it for before the finals. So let's take a 5-minute break. Go hydrate your hydras, stretch your roaches. What was it? Feed your phoenixes, and she'll see you in a bit. And train your disruptors, which is what I'm gonna do. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere, because I will not forgive you.